So guys, there's been some massive improvements in the way that the Google AI Studio works. It now has capabilities similar to Google Anti-Gravity. And if you're not fully aware of exactly what these AI tools can do, they're literally capable of building almost anything on the internet, whether that's websites, mobile apps, games, web applications, landing pages, the list goes on and on. And because of the recent upgrades that Google has made to the AI Studio, I thought it would make sense for me to showcase exactly what it's able to do. Whether you prefer using Google Anti-Gravity or the AI Studio, in this video, you're going to get a lot of value. So guys, I'm going to get straight into it. And just to quickly lay the foundation of what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to show you 3 different things that you can build using the AI Studio. And the goal of today's video is to give you guys an understanding of exactly how it works, whether you want to build exactly what I'm showing you, or if you want to take the knowledge that I'm giving you so that you can apply it to something else. Whatever the case is, there's going to be a lot of information in this video when it comes to showing you how the AI Studio actually works. So as you can see, we're on the interface right now. And as I already mentioned, they're rolling out a lot of upgrades as we speak, because it even says at the top right here that there's some new upgrades that are being added, and they're letting us know that there might be some delays when it comes to how fast it's going to function. So I'm just going to dismiss that. But by now, I'm sure most of you know exactly how the AI Studio works, where you can find it. If you don't know, you can find it at aistudio.google.com. And it's a very simple tool. As you can see, it's got this prompt box where you're going to enter exactly what you want to build. The way that the AI Studio works is that it runs using Google Gemini. And at the time of me making this video, the latest model of Gemini is 3.1 Pro. Now, the interesting thing about the AI Studio is that it used to be limited in terms of the way that it functioned before. But with these new upgrades, it works in a very similar way to Google Anti-Gravity. And the reason why I say that is because with Anti-Gravity, you're able to connect APIs, you're able to build certain apps that you couldn't really build using the AI Studio. For example, you couldn't really have a back-end database before that functioned effectively. However, now you can do that for completely free. Once you enter your prompt, you're going to be able to do everything on the back end, allow your users to create accounts, log in, and just do so many different things. But now that we've got that introduction out of the way, let's jump straight into one of the first things that I'm going to build, which is going to be a podcast media player. So the beauty of the times that we're living in right now is that if you wanted to tap into some of the popular trends that are happening, e.g. podcasts, but you don't really want to use your own voice, there's actually a way that you can use some of the Google AI products to generate a podcast that you can use on your social media. You can also put it on your website, and the AI Studio is going to assist with all of that. And to show you exactly how this works live, I'm going to use this website that I built as an example using the Hostinger AI website builder. So I built this website earlier on today for the purpose of listing this ebook on it. Bear in mind that all of this is just for demonstration purposes, but this is a website that people could theoretically go onto. They could add this ebook to their bag, they could check out. But one thing that a lot of people are confused about when it comes to building sites like this is how are they going to get traffic to it? And one of the ways that you can get traffic is with SEO. And one of the best ways to do SEO is by publishing blog articles. Now, in my opinion, I would say blog articles are definitely a good way to go, but it's always good to have a unique angle on certain things so that you can stand out amongst the crowd. So for example, if I wanted to, let's say, add a blog page to the site, because I've only got the home page and the store page, I'm going to be able to do that by coming over here to pages, clicking on add page, then selecting blog, clicking on blog just like that, and clicking on save. And just like that, it's been able to add the page. But if I wanted to add a brand new blog article, I'm going to be able to do that by clicking on blog, coming over here to add new post. And I'm just going to create a completely random blog article based on the ebook that I'm selling. Let's just call the blog article ChatGPT benefits for small businesses that want to grow their revenue and improve efficiency in 2026. I'm going to change the word count to 800 to 1000 words, and I'm going to keep it neutral and then click on create content. Okay, perfect. And just like that, as you can see, Hostinger has now come back with this fully written article. Now, the reason why I'm showing this to you is because this is perfect. I've got this blog post that has the potential to get ranked in the search results. People can go into it, they can read it. But what you can also do is use the AI Studio when it comes to turning a blog post on your website into a podcast episode. And the way that you can do that is by copying all of it just like this, and then going over to this tool over here from Google as well, which is Notebook LM. This is the tool that you're going to use when it comes to creating the actual audio that people are going to listen to. So all you need to do is just click on Try Notebook LM. Once you get to this page, and bear in mind guys, it's free for you to use it, you're just going to click on Copy Text, paste your entire blog article in there just like that, and then click on Insert. And then literally all you need to do from this point when it comes to getting your AI generated podcast episode is to click on Audio Overview. Say that you want it to be deep dive, brief, critique, a debate. It's down to you. Long, short, or default. I'm going to leave it on default, and I'm going to paste the title of the article and then click on generate. And then all you need to do is just wait a few minutes for it to be done. Sometimes it could take 5 minutes, sometimes it could take 10 minutes, but as soon as it has finished, I'm going to be back ASAP. Okay guys, I'm back, and as we can see, the podcast episode has now been completed. So I'm going to download it straight away because I've already listened to it and it sounds decent, and I want to wait for you guys to hear it once I've gone over to the AI Studio. So I'm just going to click on download, and it's going to be with the help of the AI Studio that we're now going to build out the media player that's going to go onto our website and our social medias. So for you to get the prompt to paste into the AI Studio, the tool that you're going to use is this one over here called Digital Maker AI. This is another free tool that you can use. It's going to be linked down below, maybe the top link in the description. You're just going to click into Google AI Studio just like that. You're going to see all of these different things that you can build with the AI Studio, but today we're working on the podcast media player. So I'm going to select it like that, click on next. The episode number is going to be episode 1. Click on next. The podcast title is going to be ChatGPT benefits for small businesses in 2026. Let's go with that. The media player color is going to be, let's do custom, blue and green. Click on next. Background color is going to be white. Next. Audio file URL. So for this one, what I need to do is go back over to the website. I'm going to click on more. I'm going to click on media player, and I'm going to drag the media player in there just like this. So as you can see, it's now been added to my website. I'm going to click on details. I'm going to get the URL for it, and I'm simply going to paste the URL in there just like that. Click on next. Media player style, I would say that I want it to be Spotify style, and then I'm going to click on generate prompt. And there we go. I've now got the podcast player prompt. All I need to do is just copy it and then make my way back to the AI Studio. Make sure that I'm on the highest quality of Google Gemini, which is this one, 3.1. I'm going to paste the entire prompt in there just like that with all of the information, and then click on build. And there we go guys, just like that. The AI Studio has now come back with this fully usable media player. So what you're going to do from this point is just click on preview. You're going to get the entire code. You're going to go over to your website, and what you need to do when you're on the blog article is just come over here to where it says add section, and you can add a blank section just like this. So what I'm going to do is remove that, and I'm going to click on elements. We're going to do embedded code, and I'm just going to click on edit code, paste everything in there just like that. And there we go guys, the media player has now been added to my website. This definitely has to be one of the coolest things that the AI Studio is capable of doing. But what I'm going to do is just play a short snippet of it just so that you guys know what type of podcast you can go away and make yourself.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today is, well, it's a bit of a milestone actually. I was looking at the date on this report we're covering today, February 2026, and it really hit me. Do you remember the absolute chaos of the early 2020s?
Oh, vividly.
Specifically around, 2023 when AI first really dropped on the public and everyone lost their minds.
Oh man, you couldn't open a browser tab or scroll social media without someone screaming that the robots were coming for your job.
So yeah, guys, that's definitely impressive. The fact that you can do all of that for completely free. You can add multiple different podcast episodes to your website with a few clicks of a button. I would say is something that's worth trying, especially if you're posting blogs on a regular basis, because it's going to allow your users to get multiple different avenues of getting the information, whether it's going to be reading, whether it's going to be listening. Either way, it's going to increase the traffic on your site. But let's now move on to one of the second things that you're able to build with the AI Studio that you're also able to build using Google Anti-Gravity if you want to. And it's something that has now supercharged the way that the AI Studio works, which is the fact that you can build AI apps that are powered by Google directly. So in the times that we're living in, you don't need to be a coder. You don't need to be some sort of website engineer. You're going to be able to use something like this when it comes to building an app that's going to add value to someone's life. And it's also going to be powered by Google on the back end. And as we all know, Google has various different tools. E.g., if we just take a look down here, you can build an app that's going to be powered by Nano Banana. That's Google's image generation tool. You can also build an app that's going to be powered by Veo, as well as Google Search, Google Maps. You know, the list goes on and on when it comes to the engine that's going to run whatever website or app that you want to build. Now, as an example, what I'm going to do is show you how I'm going to build an app that's going to be powered by Google Maps. This is just for demonstration purposes, but I've already got my prompt that I've made from Digital Maker AI. So what I'm going to do is just paste it in here like this. And just to kind of give you guys an understanding of what I'm going to build, basically what it is a app that's going to help people when it comes to identifying business opportunities in different locations all around the world. What it's going to do is that it's going to show the user if it's worth starting a business in a specific location based on what they enter. And it's also going to show them a map when it comes to competition and other factors that they need to know. So this is definitely interesting stuff. Stick around because you're going to be blown away by what it's able to do using a simple prompt. So what I'm going to do is just click on build. And right there, as you guys can see, it's gone straight to work to start building everything out. So it's just reading through everything I've said. It's gathering all of the information. It's deciding on exactly what it needs to do. And this normally takes around 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, probably less if you're building something smaller. But as always, I'm going to be back straight away and we're going to take a look at the final results together. Okay, guys, I'm back and this is what it was able to build. So far, it looks decent. So what I want to do is just quickly put it to the test. So let me quickly make it full screen. So right there, it's letting me know that we're in demo mode and I need to make it go live. But that's no issue because it's still going to function in the same way. And by the way, guys, the only reason why I like to show you the functionality of all of these different things that I build is because this is an important part of the process that you need to follow as well when you're building any website, any app using any of these different AI tools. So let's assume that I'm a regular person that wants to use this app. I'm just going to quickly show you how it's going to function. So the person's going to go onto it to try and find a business opportunity in a specific location. So I'm just going to type in coffee shop. I'm going to change the target city to London and the budget that the person might have is going to be medium. And I'm just going to click on analyze location. So right there, as you can see, it's already gone straight to work. It's analyzing the data. It's analyzing the Google search data as well as the Google Maps. And right there, as you can see, it's come back with the complete analysis. It's letting me know that this is a 7 out of 10 when it comes to starting this particular business. It's letting me know all of the information. It's come back with this maps over here where it's letting me know all of the different competitors. So I'm sure that you guys get the point as to how powerful this can be. Imagine being able to own an app like this that's running 24/7. It's able to get traffic and you're able to now monetize it in a number of different ways. Whether you want to monetize it through Google AdSense or if you want to monetize it directly by maybe applying your Stripe API to it so that you can collect payments that way. There's so many different possibilities and there's so many different opportunities when it comes to being able to earn from all of these different apps. But this now brings me on to one of the final things that you can do with the Google AI Studio that I'm going to show you in today's video, which is the fact that you can use it when it comes to replicating already existing popular apps. So I have to say this is definitely one of the most fascinating things that you're able to do with it. If you're able to find an app that you're happy to run yourself, you can use the Google AI Studio alongside some other AI tools when it comes to rebuilding it, modernizing it, maybe adding some new features to it so that you can take a share of the market and potentially monetize it in your own way. And to give you a quick walkthrough as to how this works, I'm going to jump back onto Digital Maker AI. And the reason for this is because I'm going to use the chat feature. Now this works like any other AI tool, whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever it is. You're going to be able to have a conversation with it. It's going to scan the internet. And because Digital Maker is centered around helping you build and sell digital products, the knowledge base is always going to prioritize that when it comes to giving you the best possible answer. So I'm going to change the model to the highest quality model. And what I'm going to do is just enter this question where I'm basically asking it for 10 web apps that exist right now that are going to be simple for me to replicate. So as you can see, I'm just going through all of these different questions and it's come back with all of these different responses. Now there's this particular web app that stood out to me, which is for this invoice generator. This web app is apparently doing really well. So what I'm going to do is just ask Digital Maker AI for different ways that I'm going to be able to remodernize it. And right there, as we can see, it's now come back with all of these different options. And the only reason why I'm showing this part to you is because this is basic research that any of you can do. Because with this information, as you can see on Google Trends, it's letting me know that invoice generators are highly searched for. So if I'm able to build one, I'm able to do it in a unique way, put a new twist on it, there's a chance that I might be able to succeed. But now that I've got all this information, what I can now do is just take a screenshot of the competition that I'm working with. In this case, is this invoice generator app, and I can go over to this AI tool, which is called Google Stitch. Now, most of you have probably heard of Google Stitch. Maybe you haven't, but you're not really sure of exactly what it is and what it does. It's basically a tool that was built by Google, of course, that is going to help you when it comes to coming up with a concept for a website, for an app, for a mobile app, whatever you're trying to build. It's free to use. You can go straight onto it, give it information as to what you're trying to do. In this case, I'm going to give it the screenshot for this invoice generator, and I'm going to tell it that I want to make some changes to it. I want to add an AI aspect to it, and I want it to come back with 4 variations, 4 different concepts that I'm going to be able to pick and choose from. Now, I do have to say that Google Stitch does take a little while when it comes to generating the images, because it is doing everything from scratch and everything is going to be unique. But I've already gone through the process of doing it, as we can see on the screen right there, and it's come back with all of these different choices. Now, the reason why Google Stitch is a very interesting tool when it comes to this whole Google AI Studio stuff is that you can literally import or export directly to the Google AI Studio with a simple click. If I click into export, it's now going to allow me to have all of these different options that I can export to, and Google AI Studio is one of them. So once you click into it, if you're following what I'm doing, it's going to take you back to the AI Studio with the image that Google Stitch was just able to make. And all you need to do from this point is just give the AI Studio a detailed prompt as to what you're going to build. And because it's got the image already, it knows exactly what it's going to look like. But when it comes to the functionality, that's when you can go back over to Digital Maker AI for you to get your custom prompts. Just make sure that when you're on the AI tool selection page, you select the correct AI tool that you're working with. So I'm going to select Google AI Studio. I'm going to tell it that I want to build an invoice generator. I'm going to go through all of the different questions that I need to go through when it comes to letting Digital Maker AI know how to construct my prompt. So it's not going to take too long, probably 30 seconds or so, but here we go. I've now got the custom prompt that I'm going to be able to copy, paste into the AI Studio, click on generate, and wait for it to build out this entire app. And there we go, guys, just like that. Everything has now been built. Everything is fully functional by the looks of it. Of course, I'm going to have to test it out. I'm going to quickly test out the AI analyzer feature on the right hand side. So I'm just going to enter this into the invoice. Okay, so as you can see, it's now loading, and there we go. It's come back with this analysis when it comes to the entry that I just typed in. I use various different invoice generators for different reasons, and personally, I've not seen one that's able to have this AI analyzer feature, but this is something that has been built into this app for completely free with the Google AI Studio. And when it comes to making anything go live with the AI Studio, that's not difficult to do as well. You're going to be able to click into deploy app, and then from there, it's going to take you through various different steps. When it comes to being able to launch it, you're going to get a temporary domain. You're going to be able to change it to a custom domain. But that's basically what goes into using the AI Studio. And of course, there's some other ways, other features. I just wanted to give you guys the basics today, just so that you know exactly how it works if you're new to all of this. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. And be sure to subscribe as well, hit the bell notification, because I've got many more videos coming out real soon when it comes to the AI Studio and some other Google products that's going to be able to skyrocket your business in 2026. And if you wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time walking you through step by step what you need to do when it comes to launching your first ever digital product using AI. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this, because that video has helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's going to be able to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.